Hello everyone, welcome back to a new tropical update on now Tropical Storm Bonnie. It was potential Tropical Cyclone 2, but through this morning it was named Tropical Storm Bonnie because the National Hurricane Center did find a well-circlized place of circulation. So we have the latest update now at 4:30 p.m. CST, or Central Standard Time, July 1st, 2022. The status for the storm is a tropical storm, as it is newly formed just a few hours ago, actually. Now, some of the statistics for the storm is wind speeds at 45 miles per hour, which I think should be a little bit higher at this point since this update came out an hour ago. Pressure is at 1,004 millibars. Movement is west at 17 miles an hour, and severity is 5 out of 10 due to that heavy rainfall and flash flooding and mudslides that will be happening in Nicaragua and Costa Rica. Looking at the NHC Tropical Cyclone and Disturbance map, you can clearly see those two yellow X's, which are two different disturbances of it, both with very low chances of forming, each one with 10% for the next 2 days and 10% for the next 5 days of forming. And then down in the, I would say, southwestern Caribbean, we do have Tropical Storm Bonnie, which is expected to make landfall tonight and very shortly, actually. It should make landfall closer around midnight. That's our best bet for now. Looking at the NHC's future path forecast for Tropical Storm Bonnie, you can clearly see it just goes right over the border of Nicaragua and Costa Rica, almost making landfall at this point. There is some tropical storm warnings already in place, and you can clearly see that it does actually become a hurricane and actually has a chance of keeping its name as it transfers basins from the Atlantic Ocean to the Eastern Pacific, where it will be a hurricane, most likely, as it will take advantage of those warm waters near the coast of Mexico. Taking a look at the convection imagery and water vapor imagery timed together, you can clearly see that convection build up to the center of circulation, which you can see the storm is really trying to develop here. And taking at the water vapor imagery and the convection imagery, they're basically almost in sync. The water vapor imagery showing very high precipitous areas close to the center and toward the northwestern quadrant, where the outflow is the most greatest at that place. And also, you can definitely see most of that very heavy rain is starting to move into Costa Rica, but the outflow of the system in the northwest quadrant has already made it to Puerto Cabezas in Nicaragua. You can clearly see those very high cloud tops there in two separate areas for Tropical Storm Bonnie, but the main area should be mostly down near Costa Rica. Finally, the NHC tropical weather discussion. I'm going to summarize this for you. It just tells us the information we need to know about the wind field it has, the storm surge, which is 16 feet, and also how big the storm is. We can also see that it does say it will cross over basins across the Central American region, which will cause it to reemerge in the Eastern Pacific as a tropical storm, a newly tropical storm, or the same, or contain its same name if it can hold on to its circulation long enough. And landfall is short-term weakening in its forecast tomorrow, but is expected to re-strengthen later this weekend and early next week over the next days over the Eastern Pacific. So that's it for this update on Tropical Storm Bonnie. Make sure to like and subscribe to the video, and also turn on those notifications if you don't want to miss your next weather update. See you all.